When Tidewater Telecom built Lincoln County's first fiber-to-the-home network in 2011, we knew we were starting a project that would take years to see through. 9 years later, we are proud to have connected more than 2,000 Lincoln County homes to our blazing fast, open fiber network. But that hasn't dimmed our vision to connect all of Lincoln County. Learn more about the power of fiber optic internet at tidewater.net.
LCTV is your nonprofit community media station. Please donate at lctv.org to keep us strong. Thank you.
One, two, three, four! Well, I've been rolling in since the clock came Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm bound to blow. Breeze walking to the honky-tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order up around the shops and it's away we go.
Hey everybody, it's Wuzzup time.
We're rolling.
We're rolling. It's a rainy Thursday, but we're rolling. No TV Toby today, Bobby. His mommy's home. So Miss Sue's got the day. Well, she hasn't got the day off. She's working from home today.
Rainy Thursday is an understatement. Boy, I tell you, this weather's unbelievable.
Crazy. It's crazy.
It snows like a banshee, and then all of a sudden it's raining.
It's raining.
Yeah.
And we lost a lot of snow last night.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But I tell you, if you're susceptible to ice dams in your roof, this could be your day.
You got a problem. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Anyway.
So I thought the front page had lots of good stuff on it.
It really
some sad
did.
stuff, you know.
It really did. Mostly good.
Mostly good. I mean, Kenny Lincoln down South Bristol after, how many, 30 years, 20 years?
Yeah, I mean.
A lot of years.
Boy, I tell you, it's he's 63 years old. He's been on the Board of Select. Well, he's been on the many committees.
Yeah.
And
he has been the face of South Bristol for the last 30 years.
Yep. Thompson Ice House. He used to skate there and fish there as a kid, and now he runs the whole show there.
He's going to give it up.
Yep.
He's going to give it up, and
it kind of it really didn't give a reason except the fact that he said, he'd like to be able to take off for a month and a half in the wintertime. So it's
can't do it.
Yeah.
And speaking of resigning, Shaq Corbett's giving it up down to the Congo Church.
Yep. She's been there 7 years?
6 years.
6 years, and she's not leaving. She's taking on the
Healthy Kids.
She's going to be the head of Healthy Kids.
That's going to be quite a
Leslie Livingston has decided to retire, and she's been involved with Healthy Kids. She knows all about it. It's not like she's going to be.
Yeah. Have you ever listened to one of her church services?
Yes, I have.
I have too.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. And
boy, let's say a prayer for these folks that open in the fish market.
Yeah,
right?
it was pretty cool. I think they'll do well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know his brother pretty well, Keith.
Yeah.
But I don't know Craig at all. Or Greg, I should say. But they certainly have connections to the
I gotta go. I have met him before. I gotta go down and introduce myself. But one thing I noticed when you drive by, the lights are on.
The lights are on.
Even when there were people there was never any lights on. You couldn't tell if it was open or not.
The lights are on.
Yeah. So anyway,
I think he's got a good connection with the community, the fishing community. He is a fisherman.
Yeah.
So he certainly knows good fish.
Yeah,
and bad fish.
It sounds like he's bumping off the middleman. He's going right direct to the fisherman.
Yeah.
So anyway,
so anxious to go down and say hello to those guys.
Yep.
We'll have them on community chats.
Great.
Chamber chats here pretty soon.
And Dave and Jaja Martin, who we both know.
She is the pumpkin paddle queen.
Yep.
She's unbeaten. I don't think
still wears a wedding dress, still fisher. So anyway.
She does.
Anyway.
What a great story that was.
I think she does it just to make sure she can get into a wedding dress.
It could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
So anyway.
Yeah, but she's unbeaten. Nobody's ever beat her.
No. Amazing couple. Just amazing couple. They wrote a book.
You could say they've lived life to the fullest.
Yeah.
That couple.
Yeah. I've read the book. It's unbelievable. It's
their daughter, the wind hippie, Holly,
Yeah.
is soloing around the world by herself.
She's in New Zealand right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep.
Crazy. So, and
anyway.
what about Clint Collimore? Boy, did he step in it over there in Waldoboro.
Boy, I'm thinking of the scenario here, and I'm thinking, maybe 60 signatures.
Yeah.
That was, six.
But he didn't do, they said 30, up to 30 fraudulent ones.
Yeah.
So.
I'm thinking maybe it was in some type of a nomination paper where,
Well, no, I've done this before. I've got a thing in the mail, and if you want to donate $5 for that campaign, you send it in, and then that qualifies. When they get so many, they get state funds. Mm-hmm. Well, you stop and think about it. He only had to get 30. He got 30, or he had 60. Yeah. That's only $300 to get 14,000 returned. That's a pretty good investment. Yeah. Unfortunately, they can't be fraudulent.
Right.
And they said here in the paper that 4 of the people that they've been contacted that said no, they didn't sign anything.
That right there, that's a killer right there.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well, we had a hero down there in Bristol.
Sure did.
Boy, Sam Richards saved his father's life. Todd Richards. Todd had he was eating dinner.
Yeah.
And he swallowed a piece of steak. Didn't fit down the throat. And he got up and he started putting his hands over his head, and then he collapsed, whacked his side of his head, cut himself open, and Sam went to work.
Yeah.
So
he used the old Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah.
And that wraps up page 1. Well, we didn't do the RSU board approves gender student policy, and I don't really care about it. So we've done page 1.
There you go.
Page 2, we got the Project Sticker Shock coming up, where they go around and put those little stickers on the vehicles and stuff.
Been going on for a while,
and
very successful. And it basically put a sticker on there and reminds the owner of the store that you shouldn't be selling to people under 21.
Exactly what it means. And we got the shootout up
there. Did you see this kid?
Yeah.
He's a hot shot.
Yeah.
It's
you got to make a foul shot, a 3-point, and a half-court shot.
Sarah Rogers' son, Logan. Yeah. What do you get?
You got to make a foul shot, a 3-pointer, and a half-court shot, and you got to do it within like a 30-second time frame.
Yep.
So.
But
and he got what did he get? He got a with a check. Doesn't say how much the check is for.
Yeah.
But anyway, doesn't make any difference.
He won a prize. So Damascotta had they got 2 public hearings on the cannabis shop, the medical cannabis shop across from Hannaford's is moving to Biscay Road.
Yeah.
And there doesn't seem to be any opposition. I wouldn't think so. I would think people would be good with that. So anyway, on the select board, surprise, surprise, they on the select board seats are unopposed. And so you got 2 people running, and Stephen Graham is running unopposed, and Carisha Stone is running unopposed. So at least they'll have their selectmen back intact.
Yeah. Yeah. They got some debate success up there at Lincoln Academy.
You don't hear about that too often.
No.
The freshman Julia Dietrich placed first in Maine in congressional debate.
Wouldn't want to have her for a girlfriend.
Freshman.
You would lose every argument, Bob.
Freshman.
You wouldn't want to have. I mean, I got a daughter that's a lawyer, and I don't win many arguments either.
Yeah. So
discussions, I should say.
Maybe when she gets a little older and she notices she doesn't have any boyfriends, maybe she'll quit the debate team.
Maybe. Morris Farm Trust Board of Directors, they got growth and opportunities going on over there.
Yeah, they also they're going to have a farm camp over there in April, and need to put your kids somewhere for April vacation, ship them up to Morris Farm. They'll take care of them.
Yeah. Yeah, Laura Tibbett, she got a nice bouquet of flowers there from Garden Club at Wiscasset.
Yeah.
Yeah, cribbage scores there. Nancy Schleike, 844. That's a pretty good score.
Is it?
Yeah. All right, we're going to turn the page on that one. We're all done there, too.
Well, Stan Waltz made the Waldoboro Voices. Rebecca Cooney wrote a nice article about Stan. Stan's, he's done just about everything around here.
He is. He was that code enforcement officer for quite a long time here in Damascotta.
At one time, I think he 3 or 4 times.
5 or 6 times.
Maybe 5, yeah. So, anyway, Waldoboro Women's Club, the busiest woman in Lincoln County, Jean Lawrence. Nice picture here. There's a woman named Mary Lee Merrill. she's written a book. She said, what the heck, if I got to stay in during COVID, I'm going to write a book. So she wrote a book about herself, and it's called, believe it or not, My Story.
My Story. Speaking of stories, with Waldeboro Historical Society, they got a moose above the door now.
Boy, that's a nice looking
Big one, isn't it? Huh?
Yeah, that's a nice looking moose. Shot by Art Travers.
Yeah. And did you see down Bremen, they're going to do another clam study,
Yes,
and they
they
got
are.
like $300,000, 2 years to do this study. $300,000.
Yeah.
And I found it interesting, as being an old clam digger and a clam buyer in another lifetime, that now they're talking about revisiting the 2-inch clam law.
Right.
Which the old timers, when it came on in the 80s, said it would be the death of the clam business.
Yeah.
And it did. It killed the supply.
Yeah.
Didn't turn the mud over enough. Mm-hmm. So now they're looking at it. as
Well,
a
now they
maximum
got
size.
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, they got plenty
it's
of
not
money.
It's not just green crabs now. You got
No.
other stuff.
No.
So, anyway, recreation resources are. They got an old ball field.
They're going to make a field down there.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know who's going to play on it.
Yeah, the old ball field's behind the town office.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, the Bristol School, they're going ahead with the addition of the school, and it'll go in front of the town meeting. Anyway, $6.5 million.
$6.5 million. And I think some company out of Portland or something is doing that. I
Yes.
can't remember who.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Jefferson Village School, they're going to have a fundraising dinner. That's tomorrow night. So if you want to have a good dinner, what are they having, Bobby? They're having pot roast. Geez, pot roast, Bobby.
Where's that?
Up Jefferson Village School.
Oh, no.
Yeah, mashed taters, salad, dessert, drinks around the menu. Doesn't say how much it costs.
Yep.
Don't matter if it's pot roast. All right, I'm going to turn the page
Well, there's a
here.
letter here from, I caught my eye, Alan Davis. I don't know, he just had, it seems like he had a stroke or something, but anyway, he's congratulating all the healthcare people who helped him along the way. And
Yeah, he had a concussion. That's what he had. He didn't have a stroke, he had a concussion.
how about, you see Barney Romar, she's a little bit upset about the article about the egg prices?
Yeah, I did see that. coming.
Barney should be a trial lawyer. I mean, really. I'm writing in response to the letter, egg prices not high enough, published in the Link County News.
She likes some poached scramble, hard
Now,
boiled.
can you imagine Barney walking up in front of the jury, and she says, "It is amazing to me that the author has made himself king and has decided that we all need to follow his rules avoiding eating eggs. I love eggs.
I object.
I love eggs. Poached, scrambled, fried, hard boiled, they all work for me."
I object. Sustained. Shoot. Yeah. Cameron Rennie, speaking of legislature, she's got a little article in here about.
Yeah,
It sounds like she's pretty busy up there. Good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just as busy as Marilyn Bean is.
Yeah.
Marilyn's,
She's another
you know.
5,000 words edge. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Marilyn Bean sees.
She watches Jimmy Swaggart. Now, I can't imagine. It seems like there's something wrong with that picture. Marilyn Bean watching Jimmy Swaggart. it just doesn't jive with my thought process.
I'll tell you, she might get some of the medical people a little upset. You know, if she
Well.
has Jimmy on. Maybe she locks the door, but she sees more medical people in one day than anybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
did you know that Lieutenant Samuel Rollins was a shoemaker?
I did not know that.
Yeah. Anyway, published by George Dow in 1978.
Oh, George was a historian around here. Calvin's kind of taking his place.
Yep. Well, Calvin's got an article in here about his wife's family.
Father. Yeah.
Yeah.
Winfield Cooper, which I can just faintly remember Winfield.
Yep.
In the early, I was 8, 9 years old, 10 years old when.
Well, Whitefield isn't as lucky as Allner. They got no candidates coming forward for their planning board. So, what does that mean?
Guess you can't do any planning.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know.
You can't plan if you move to Whitefield because you got nobody to pass.
Well, I think what it means is the selectmen, because they're in charge of the town, have to find somebody or do it themselves.
Maybe that's the case.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
And Waldeboro, they're going to spend some more money on broadband study and parking lot purchase over there.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, here's something going on. I tell you, Bremen, they're really ahead of. They're really a progressive town. You know, they got a homework club on Wednesdays. Now that probably wouldn't be something that would have would have joined.
No.
You know,
But maybe I need to go down there now and I can learn to write again.
You know, any club that would have me, I don't want to be a member of. I think I wouldn't join the homework club, but if I was forced to be in the homework club, it'd be interesting to see if I would have done my homework. But anyway,
We might be still skipping out the window going down the road.
well, you know. Let's see.
Yeah, my old friend Dick Wilshire passed away. I haven't seen Dick for quite a number of years. He worked at Exxon station in Waldeboro. For 30 years. He worked there, pumped gas, engine oil. Couldn't ask for a nicer guy. Yeah, I know his brother Bob quite well.
There's that article that Calvin
Winfield.
got. Yep, Winfield Cooper.
And that barn, I think, that you're looking, seeing that picture, is I think that's the barn where Calvin lives now.
Same barn?
Yeah, I think that's the same barn.
Yeah, he said it was. He said in the article it was remodeled.
Yeah, because that looks like Calvin's house right there.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. In fact, I spoke yesterday with Miss Valerie Seibel, who's the president of the Damariscotta Historical Society, and she promised me before the end of February she was going to come on and tell us all about the exciting things that are going to go on in the Damariscotta Historical Society this year.
I'm sure between her and I think Sandy Day and Calvin.
And Pinkham.
Yeah, they got some high energy folks on that crew.
Yeah.
So Valentine basket's going to be raffled off. The Bristol Area Library is raffling off this Valentine Day basket. Nice looking basket.
Did you hear about the fundraiser the chamber is doing with the Valentine's flowers?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
$50 and a box of chocolates delivered to your lady's house, or place of work, or wherever.
Yeah.
What a deal, huh?
Yeah, it's good. Chocolates.
Call the chamber. Call Lisa down the chamber, or go online and you'll see it. I thought it was a pretty good deal.
I like this. There's down at the Rutherford Library in South Bristol on February 2nd. They're going to have a program. Dave Andrews, he's a good guy. He's going to be presenting a presentation on old postcards geared towards South Bristol. It's a nice picture of Christmas Cove.
I didn't know
there.
that there was a landing in Christmas Cove at one time.
Yeah.
Huh? Steamboat landing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen pictures. Dave will probably show you. I've seen pictures of women getting off the steamship.
Really?
Up from Boston.
Ha!
Yeah.
That's something.
Boy.
Yeah. Big week in sports this week.
Boy, can Peter Hope write or what? Peter Hope.
I didn't see Peter's story.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
she write
Thelma
about?
Sproul Baker. Picture of her. She did the thing on 19 different families from Bristol's Greatest Generation. This is part 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thelma Sproul Baker. Yeah.
Said that Carol Lehman's roots in Round Pond go back to Samuel Lehman Jr. He moved to Round Pond from Charlestown, Mass.
Huh. Yeah.
I'll tell you, this Miss Audrey Huffnagel, she is something else.
She's quite the runner, isn't she?
Boy, every week she breaks another record.
Yeah.
She broke the school indoor track record in the mile and the 2 mile for Lincoln Academy by a considerable amount.
Lincoln and Madonna boys did pretty good at that big wrestling meet up there at Mount Blue.
Yes, they did.
Everybody undefeated.
Yep.
Lincoln boys had a big winning basketball over Mount View
They're
the
on
other
a
night.
streak, right?
They're on a streak. They won 3 straight.
Yeah.
And Madonna got back on the winning streak
I
after.
see that Mr. Gabe Hager, he scores about 22 points a game.
Yeah, he's averaging around 20 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a pretty balanced team.
Yeah.
Yeah, both those teams, Madomic, and they play next week. Lincoln play next week at Madomic.
Yeah.
And it should be a pretty good matchup.
And Madomic won last time.
They
right?
did, but not by much, 6 or 7, something like that. Lincoln had them the whole game and fell apart there in the last couple of minutes.
Huh.
All right.
Well, the education.
You can put your papers in for Edgecombe if you want to run over there.
Yeah. Well, they're missing 2 selectmen.
Yeah.
Yeah. South Bristol education budget, it's up 11%.
Yep.
Well, they're always improving that school.
Always improving.
It's like a private school they got down there.
Always improving. Then up Noble, they're playing chess up there. I think that's a pretty cool game. I don't know how to play chess, but it's a game that teaches you patience.
I wish I could have gotten taught to learn how to play chess at that age.
Yeah.
Yep. The fourth, they all gather around. I guess one of them. There's usually one hot shot, and all the other kids gather around. But they got all these codes. You know, the Queen's Gambit. You know, that's only I wouldn't know what the heck that means, but in chess, people know what it means. But they're learning the lingo as well.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Todd talked about the community fund up there, the chili luncheon in Nobleboro.
Yeah, February 11th. And the amazing thing, I said last week, the Republicans and the Democrats are working together on this.
What a unique concept, huh?
Maybe they should do maybe. Wouldn't it be a miracle if you flipped on CNN next week and right in Washington they're having a chili lunch?
They're having chili lunch. Maybe that's the secret. They got to serve these people in Washington chili or something.
Yeah. It's great.
I mean, we already know it stinks. A little chili won't hurt anything.
Yeah. Guided hikes at Plummer Point Reserve, which is a beautiful place in Bristol. And Sarah Glad, who's going to take people there. It's going to be on February 11th.
Yeah, Patty Lane, she's retired from Bass Savings. She finally gave it up. Did you see that?
Yeah. She was on more committees.
Yeah, she was on. Yeah,
she was in a lot of different stuff.
I'd say the First National done all right. Made $39 million last year net income. Net means after everything's been paid.
Yeah.
Except stockholders.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Night away at Midcoast, Maine. Nicole Evans is to become the executive director. And so anyway, they got Skidoffa's going to have a artist in residence. His name is William Ellis Bradley, and so anyway, he's does funny art. All I can say is Lydia, our friend Lydia. She's continually busy. She was appointed to the Marine Resources Committee.
Did you see that? Did you look in that picture there? The sea kayak pool lessons. Did you see? Did you see who's in the kayak?
I did.
There? That's our girl Claire Summers.
Yeah. You can take your kayak. You can go over to Wiscasset, and I guess they must have an instructor over there. I'm sure.
Except this was at Booth Bay Region.
Yeah. So anyway, they teach you how to roll. Right?
They teach you how to float and sink and swim and everything else.
And the one great thing they teach you is if you flip over, they teach you how to get back up.
Yeah, flip you. Yeah.
Registration's open for the Mary Barn February Vacation Adventure. So a lot of things being geared toward having children and having things to do, and it's outside stuff, which is good. And I
saw this article here, Bobby, on the real estate, Maine single-family home sales eased. Have real estate sales slowed down a little bit?
Yes, they have. Yep.
Now, is it because of pricing, or is it because people are just giving up because they can't find
mortgage
house?
rates are up. You don't have there's nothing out there that people
inventory.
want.
Yeah.
Right? And the other thing, Larry, is, people are starting to realize if they sell their house, the big question is, where are you going to go?
Where are you going to go, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, that will slow things down. But you got an art opening at the Bremen Library, Sherry York, Bremen Arts Gallery, Thursday, February 2nd. She's going to have an art opening. Refreshments are going to be there. And
we're going to have the First National Bank on Chamber Chats here coming right up.
Yep. So anyway, you're going to have Tammy Plummer and Emily Cantillo.
Yeah, they're going to talk about bank fraud.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
I can only imagine that you have to have full-time people just to work that
fraud. Yeah. Yeah, so down for they're going to do a sound artist for 12-week residency program. I'm not sure what that's all about.
Well,
But
anyway.
somebody, you ought to read that column and come back and report back to me, Bobby.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The Allison York and Bryce York, both of Damascotta, have been named are they twins? Are they brother and sister? What are they doing?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, they both named to the dean's list at University of New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Got gospel music coming to Waldoboro to the Word of Life Church, and Pam Mancuso and Tim Connolly.
Yeah, the Oyster Creek Fiddlers. That would be kind of cool. Watch those little kids play.
Yep.
And you know who does that is
Katie.
Katie
Yep.
Newell. Yeah.
Yep.
And she does a great job. Dave and I went down and filmed them one time down in front of the Lincoln home, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Madomic Valley, they didn't make the cheering championship. I was talking to my daughter about what happened. They had a bad fall. Girl was out on the mat for about 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
But they'll come back and regroup, and they'll still be a force.
Wow.
They're going to celebrate Lincoln's birthday, the Lincoln County Republicans. Yeah. They're going to have cocktails, man, song and timely speakers. Yeah.
What else is going on?
No, nothing. Big fresh coat of snow in Damascotta. There's no big surprise there, except now it's raining. Now it's raining, Bobby. I'm about done with paper, aren't you?
Yep.
We got the back section, not much going on. What you got planned for this weekend, Bobby?
Well, probably hoping there's no leaks. And,
Probably true.
Anyway,
we want to thank folks for showing up to How'd you like the concert last week?
concert was good.
That was a good time.
You know,
huh?
the best thing about the concert for me was watching how much fun the band has.
They do.
You know, and that looking at the stage, I never realized Jimmy on the far right. He's quite a musician.
Timmy Sullivan, yeah.
Quite a musician.
Oh, he certainly is.
Yeah, I knew the guy in the middle. I've seen him before.
Robbie Coffin, yeah.
But anyway, he's a
an
very
outstanding-
talented guy.
outstanding.
That one song they did when they were dueling.
Yeah. Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Robbie Robinson.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
was
thing. Yeah.
that was really good.
Pretty cool. And the funny part, the best part about this for me, as a struggling guitar wannabe, is those guys don't ever practice.
No,
They don't ever get together and practice.
no music. No, they're not
Nothing.
reading any
They just go on and on and on. But if you enjoyed that one, end of February, 26th of February,
Yeah.
the Rolling Stones tribute.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen our version of Mick Jagger in person,
Yeah.
that is a treat.
Yeah.
You've seen the show,
Yeah,
right?
I have.
And we're going back to see that one. And then we've got the Finger Pickers 5
Mm-hmm.
in March, which will be an acoustic thing. And hopefully we get a big turnout for that. It's a lot of fun. So
And folks, if you haven't seen the Waldo Theater,
It's gorgeous.
That's a treat in itself.
it's gorgeous. It's
Really?
gorgeous. We're going to have I talked to Susan Harder. We're going to have her on in and talk about her background and what they're doing at the Waldo. They got a lot of fun things coming up.
A lot of things for kids.
Yeah.
Acting classes. They got all kinds of things.
All kinds of good stuff. So that wraps it up for us. There's no TV Toby this week. We've got Dinah Dave behind the camera. He's the mayor of the Mills, Bobby Whear. I'm Larry Sidelinger, and be safe out there. It's winter time in Maine, and we're all wintering well. So we'll see you next week right here, same time, same station.
When Tidewater Telecom built Lincoln County's first fiber-to-the-home network in 2011, we knew we were starting a project that would take years to see through. 9 years later, we are proud to have connected more than 2,000 Lincoln County homes to our blazing fast open fiber network. But that hasn't dimmed our vision to connect all of Lincoln County. Learn more about the power of fiber optic internet at tidewater.net.